everyone, welcome back to Stationeers Venus. I was looking at that for a reason, to remind me I left it open so I can close it. Yeah, so just in the middle of a gas swap at the moment. We're just getting some cold CO2 in here. The temperature was above 40 degrees, it's now dropped to 30 degrees. I could keep doing this, but I'm not going to. One thing I didn't quite get around to doing was this, the wall cooler. So we'll just build that now. And I have a wall cooler, and it's actually all connected. I can turn this on to connect things up. I'm just going to wait for this CO2 to get the pressure to about 100 kilopascals. It's 98 in this corner here. So just waiting for that to equalize, and I'm going to turn the cooler on and see what effect it has. It should be cooling the room. At the moment, the way the greenhouse is working, there seems to be a lot of heat transfer going through the windows and the floor and the walls. And so what's happening is the greenhouse is very slowly heating up over time. It's probably heating up, yeah. So that's actually pretty good as it is, but once I get plants in here, they'll be generating heat. And so I'll have way too much heating in here. So by putting one wall cooler on it, it will probably have the effect of very, very slowly ticking the temperature down. If one cooler is not enough, I'll have to have two. And I'll have to do a split off here into another wall cooler next to it, either like here or something like that. I'll have another wall cooler right next to it. And yeah, so this is how I'm going to try and manage the temperature in my greenhouse. I'm going to switch this off now. I don't need to give it a few seconds. So it's 101 kilopascals, and we've got a temperature of 29 degrees. So when I turn this on, now the X in here, can I click on the pipe? You can, kind of. The X in there is negative 146 degrees. And so what's going to happen is if I stand here, the temperature should slowly tick down. I'm going to stand here instead. 29.8. Now, the good way to, if the temperature is going down really, really slowly, a good way to tell is by looking at the pressure. So if the pressure is slowly ticking up, it means the room is slowly heating. If the pressure is ticking down, it means the room is slowly cooling. So the pressure is ever so slightly ticking up, even with the wall cooler in. That tells me the temperature is actually going up right now. It's kind of staying stable. I'm just staring at those two numbers. Yeah, so even with the wall cooler on, the temperature's going up. That's a problem. That's actually a problem. I mean, I can gas swap and get this temperature down even more. But what I really think I'm going to have to do, just based on that, is I'm going to have to get a second wall cooler set up. And it's going to eat up a lot of power. This one's not doing much at the moment because, yeah, my battery is full. All these cables are all on that same battery network, so I can tell what's going on by just looking at that battery. So yeah, the temperature now is up to 30. The temperature is slowly ticking up. So even with a one wall cooler on, the temperature is going up. I need a second wall cooler. I need to be able to cool this room down. I don't want to rely entirely on gas swaps. I'm not going to gas swap now. The other thing I could be doing, actually, I will gas swap right now. Let's turn this off. And let's turn this off because I want to lay some hydroponics down right now. So let's sort of figure out the arrangement of the room. So once again, just get the pressure down below 45, but not below 38. I don't want to blow a window. And then I'm gonna just start pumping CO2 in. This next gas swap will cool the room right down to like 20 degrees. Something really low. And then while that room is slowly filling, I will put in the hydroponics, or some hydroponics. Yeah, so we're watching it. That X is really getting low now. Quite fantastic. I almost got rid of all the X. So I'm just going to turn this on. And while that is just happily running, we're going to figure out what we're going to do with these hydroponics. Now, what I'll probably do is wrap around the wall for now. So we're going to have a pipe here, and we don't need this for the time being. We're also going to have a pipe here. And I'm probably going to have hydroponics extending around the wall like that. So we'll see how it works out. I'm going to need some more pipes in a moment. So I'm going to, yeah. So what happens is it'll fill up. When I put water in these pipes, it'll actually fill up these hydroponics. Now, I don't want to put it here. What I'm going to do is I want to wrap around the wall. So I can combine those now. I'm going to have a curved pipe here, pointing there. And now I'm going to wrap around the wall here. Not there, here. And kind of, I'm going to just make rows for now. Honestly, this is going to be like a bit of a walkway because I'm going to have things along this wall. This is eventually going to be situated up here somewhere. This is always going to be on this wall. This whole greenhouse is probably going to be extended later as well. So I don't want to go too far in this direction. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make rows along here like this. So let's get my pipes ready. And let's go 1, 2, and then curl out like this. And like that, like this, basically. And we'll just chuck some hydroponics down. And I'm going to have rows coming out like this. There's also going to be a hydroponic tray here and probably all the way to the edge or close to it anyway. And now here,
hunger caution.
Oops, hunger caution. 30%, it's not really a problem. And then I'm going to just continue that exact same pattern. I'm actually going to chuck these in place first. Or maybe I shouldn't have because I'm out of pipes. Okay, so yeah. And then have trays coming in a long line, not like that, like this, in a long line out like this. So I'll have these rows coming out, extending out to about like, here or something. So I've got a bit of a walkway along the edge there. And that's my plan in the short term. I might end up ripping everything up later. We'll chuck this one down here for now because I can. But as you can see, I'm going to need a lot of hydroponic trays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 6 at least for each row. That's 12 for each row. 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12. It's going to get very. It's going to end up being a lot very quickly. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. A line down here. Yeah, another 50 trays at least. Plus 1 there, and I might even be able to sneak another row in right along here as well. So, yeah, let's aim for 50 more hydroponics for now. Okay, the pressure in here is 101. Is it 101 everywhere? Yeah, it is. And yeah, so the temperature's dropped down to 24 degrees. I can turn my wall cooler on to slow the heating process, but it will be heating still, as we've already figured out. I just have to keep track of this. So the pressure is very slowly ticking up. At the moment, one wall cooler is actually perfect because what I can do is a big gas swap to cool the room right down and then just let the room slowly tick up. However, I've got to take into account that the plants themselves will be generating heat, which is a problem. I'm going to be doing more gas swaps as time goes by, so I don't mind. I don't mind if this room gets a bit out of control. I'm going to I don't need to save the power. I was about to say, I'm going to save some power, but this is flush blue because of my massive power array. So I'll leave that on so I don't have to worry about managing temperatures later on. I've done everything I want to do in here for now. Yep. So, I mean, I can do one more gas swap if I want to because I've got the pressure up, but I'm not going to bother. I'm going to save time. I'm not going to have everyone just staring at a tablet. It actually wouldn't take very long. I probably should have. Oh well, no biggie, no biggie. I would like to check the temperature of my carbon dioxide because I'm always pumping out hotter CO2 straight into my CO2 tank. And it should be very slowly warming my tank up. Ultimately, I want that tank to be, between 15 and 20 degrees. Okay, yeah, I gotta wait for the pressure to get all the way up to 238. I can't eat, unfortunately, because there's... I abandoned this whole idea of carrying food around. I might... It's going to take up an inventory slot, but I might actually... No, I'm not going to bother. I was thinking I might hold some food on me. So where is my food? Yeah, I've started on this tomato soup. Let's just eat some. Fantastic, 100% health. Water, I got a whole nother water bottle. I might run my health down a bit. I don't want to enter the watershed just yet. I don't need to top up my oxygen because I virtually didn't use much oxygen in that room. Gosh, I forgot all about that valve. Lucky I saw it. It's closed. There should be nothing in here right now. Just trace amounts caused by the bug in the valve. So let's flush this in. Actually, let's rush this straight through, I think. Well, no, well, let's just watch it. And when it gets to about 30, I'm going to pull the pipe. I'm going to pull the thing. Yeah, okay, let's go. It'll continue to cool, but most of it's already been sucked out already. And once again, it'll leave trace amounts in there. Yeah, and it just stops there. That shouldn't happen. It only happens because the valve is bugged. Let's grab this. Okay, I'm good for waste tanks, oxygen tanks. Now it's just a case of continue the process of making millions of hydroponics. I want to keep this arc furnace running the entire playing session. So I'm always gonna make sure I always keep a stack of. What am I doing? I always keep a stack of iron in my, not in my hand, but in my backpack. Yeah. And yeah, I can't. Yeah, there was some here. And you just keep banging out the hydroponic trays. Now, obviously, I can't do anything with plants until I have plants themselves. I can't grow anything. So where's my steel? It's in there. Okay, let's put these on hold for a second. Let's get the steel out of there. I need to set up communications. I'm going to need to make a fairly large platform. It's my steel situation is getting worse and worse as time goes on. So we'll just chuck everything in here for now. And I really want a large platform out where my lander is. I need to get rid of that lander now. It doesn't do anything except take up space. I have no practical use for it at all. I was hoping to drill under it and cause it to do some acrobatics, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. And it's down to 50%. So I'm just going to deconstruct it with my angle grinder. You don't get anything for deconstructing it. It'd be nice to get a lander kit in my hand that I can put down or something. Okay, so I've freed up all this space out here, and this is where communications are going. This should go back to hydroponics. Is this done? Yeah, iron goes really quickly, actually. I will get all these stacks done before the end of this playing session, assuming I remember. Okay, keep churning out hydroponics, please. I need like 50 of them. So yeah, it's ticking down very quickly. Let's get that in hand. Steel. Okay, I want steel frames, perfect. And I need a lot of these. The landing pad alone takes up nine spaces. It's a 3x3, the landing pad, or not quite 3x3. I'm not sure. We'll find out in a moment. And I'm going to extend it out here. I want the landing pad to be a little bit away from everything else. But I also need space for a computer and a vending machine. I mean, honestly, I could use this line here to do that. I also want to hook it up. And I'm going to want to hook it up to power. I probably want my own... Oops. I want my own power, a dedicated battery, maybe? I'm not sure. Probably should have my own dedicated battery just for the communications. I don't need to. I can run it off that battery. It's fine. So I'll be running it off this line here, the same line the beacon is on. That was a waste tank caution. Let's continue this process of creating as much iron as I can. Get that in my thing. There we go. I'll leave that open. So what do we got here? Only 8. I'm going to need a lot more than 8. I can start laying these out though. Getting these communications ready. I should drill away all this dirt because I mean there is nickel right there. I might do that actually before I put my more frames. Yeah, keep churning out the frames. It's fine. You guys keep building hydroponics. That's fine. Is this iron done yet? 13 grams. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's get organized. Let's get these frames. Do I really want to be mining stuff out while building frames? I can build these frames later, and my steel situation is getting dire. It's getting really bad. I hope I don't need steel for something later on. Whoa. So I'm just slowly racking up these hydroponics right now. Okay, let's just go through this process again. Pop that in there, just to pull the gases out. I should be accumulating a fair bit of X in there.
Waste tank critical. Temperature high. Temperature critical. Temperature high.
Hydroponics. One more is about to pop out. Okay, I'm gonna leave that machine on. But let's. Whoa, what? Oh, I put in the wrong one. Yeah, silly me. Okay, so let's actually drill this away a bit and see if there's anything under here that I want. I do want that nickel, I just don't want it yet. Far more important things to do right now than stockpile nickel. And that's all I'd be doing, is stockpiling it in anticipation of one day getting Constantine and Invar. So I'm just clearing out this area, making sure there's nothing, no minerals trapped under here that I could possibly want. I'm glad the terrain is updating. Really glad about that. That arc furnace is done. I can get another stack in. I'll just clear away a little bit more first. Okay. Whoa. Okay, there's holes everywhere. I can't wait to fill all this in. Oh, let me up. I should have just jetpacked. Next bit of iron. Go in. Hey, I've almost done all my iron. Almost. Very close. It's done, and I can get 5 more hydroponic trays. What did I say? I wanted about 50 of them. I've got 20 so far. We're getting there. This should have popped out. This can go here. Not in my mining belt. I'll put it there. And we'll get back to the task of drilling away this area so I don't, just in case there's something here. The downside of doing this, of course, is if I accidentally rip up one of those frames, it won't be airtight. The area, the space won't be airtight. Ground itself is airtight. You can build like a cave base, and as long as there's no gaps to the outside, it's perfectly fine. You can live in a cave, just have the outside steel frames, so you can start hacking away the side of a mountain, and then just create a base inside a mountain. Create a volcano lair or whatever like that. If I had more time, I'd be messing around doing cool stuff like that. It's just fun. I used to do that sort of stuff in Minecraft a lot, and even a little bit in 7 Days to Die, to be honest. Okay, so I'm just digging away this dirt before I lay down more foundations. I'm going to need a lot more steel frames, and I'm going to need a bunch of steel sheets. I hope I don't run out of steel. So I need to use my steel frames and steel sheets a bit more sparingly now. I can't just splurge away. There is gold under there. The terrain glitch just showed me a little bit of gold. Yeah, I just saw it for a second. There it is again. Yeah. Is that gold I've already uncovered? No, it isn't. It's new gold. So down here somewhere, there's actually a gold resource, a gold deposit. And that's kind of what I was thinking. If there was a gold deposit underneath that dirt there, and I stuck frames all through it, I'd never find it again. I would really never find it. I mean, not until I got the special goggles, which are a long way away. Where's that gold? Where is it? Am I digging in the wrong spot? I'm currently getting sidetracked searching for phantom gold. I just want to know that it's there. I just want to... There it is. There it is. Okay, I just wanted to uncover it so I can come back and mine it later. And I'll probably be building around here as well later on. I need to get that nickel out, but that's already uncovered. I already know it's there, so it's not a problem. Okay, I've created quite a space here, and yeah, I am fully aware of the fact that I am currently dying of thirst. I did say I wanted to run my health down a bit because I don't want to use that last water bottle. I don't want to melt ice until I'm absolutely completely ready to stick water in the room. And yeah, this okay. I'm getting things backwards in a way. The communications was a side project I'm supposed to be doing whilst I'm waiting for the iron to furnace and the hydroponic trays to be built. In the end, it's gone the opposite. The hydroponic trays has become a side project. Not what I intended. Not what I intended. Okay, I'm down my last stack of iron. I've turned the whole lot into hydroponics and stick as many hydroponic trays in there as I can. And then I might go out and get some ice. That'd be great. Get some ice.
Tank. Caution.
Oops. Cool down the watershed. And once the watershed is cooled down, did I pick up? Yeah, this is all done, isn't it? Yeah, I need to wait for more iron. I might actually just have the landing pad there on those three. And I need place for the dish, for the radar dish. So the radar dish will probably go in this spot here. It does take up quite a bit of space, so I'm going to need more steel frames. I'm getting worried about how much steel I have. So I made 1,000 steel right near the start of this run, and it's all gone. It's all gone. That's part of the reason why I make 1,000. I don't just make 200 or even 500. I go the full 1,000. Because I just want to spend that oxygen once to make a ton, and then not have to spend oxygen again until I have an oxygen supply. Obviously, it's not a problem on a world like Europa, where you've got the atmosphere as oxygen, so it's a lot easier to do. You can just do furnacing whenever you want. Basically, you don't have to worry about oxygen. Okay. I'm sure that iron is done by now. I can put this last stack in. My waste tank's about to be full. I'm going to do this right now, actually. And do I have anything in here? So I'm going to be filling... Oh yeah, just the trace amounts from the bug. Okay, it's the last stack of iron. Great. I don't know if I'll turn this last stack into hydroponics. Maybe I got 30? Okay, I'll put 35 in there for now, and the other stack I'll keep as my reserve iron in case I need to build something. Okay, we're getting close. I want to put those hydroponic trays in there. I want to melt a bunch of ice again, get the temperature of my water chilly, so it's up to 68.1. Unfortunately, when I open these doors and let air in, it's going to heat up a lot more. But chucking the ice through should cool it right down. I'm hoping I can cool it down to 30 degrees or something, and then quickly pump the water into my thing. I could actually do it right now. I'm just not. Let's quickly check my steel supplies. 48. I need to put down the landing pad, the radar dish. The computer needs to be right next to the radar dish. The vending machine could go anywhere. I could bring it all the way back here. You can put it up against this wall. No, I don't want it up against a wall. Put it like here somewhere, just on that line. Probably will be the vending machine. I know I've got all this space out here. Honestly, I could put the vending machine right out here. It won't make a difference. It doesn't need to be near the trader. Okay, air tank low. I've got my 35 hydroponics. I'm going to turn this off now to conserve power, even though all my batteries are chock-a-block full. Yeah, okay, it's pretty much ice time.
Air tank critical.
Yeah, no problem. It's my waste tanks I'm worried about. I wanted to check to see if this valve was... Okay, do I want to run it straight through or do I want to cool it more? I just want to run it straight through. I mean, it cools a little bit as it's running through the pipes. It runs through very, very quickly. It runs through very, very quickly, but it does still cool significantly on the way through. It gets down to like, you know, I don't know what it gets down to. There we go. Let's get these waste tanks sorted out. Let's get this one emptied. So the waste tanks are like 100 degrees, and that's why you don't want to breathe 100-degree oxygen. It gets really bad. You don't want to mix it with your starting oxygen tank right at the start of the game. You end up overheating really badly. I have no idea how you would cool your oxygen in time without using a vacuum room. I just don't know how you would do it. Yeah, I don't like this idea that radiators in a vacuum can take the temperature down to negative 150. It's a game mechanic I'm not happy with. I think it's kind of just, it feels wrong. I'd rather have air conditioning units and things like that, but I don't see how it can be done if you don't do it that way. My water situation needs to be fixed. I'm coming in here now. I'm just thinking, is there anything I need before I jump in there? Those airlocks are slow. Have I got my spare water bottle on me? I'll drink that in the airlock. No, I don't need anything. I can come in here. Oh, liquid pipes would have been good. Ah, it's too late. It's closed. Oh well. I'll drink now. When I'm doing things, I tend to lose track of time, so I might like insta die and go, what just happened? Okay, so temperature in here, we're about to find out what it, whoa, that didn't get all the way down to 0. That's weird. That must be just a bug. The temperature in my greenhouse is 19.1. What? It's actually going down. I thought it was ticking up. Oh, is that, why did that happen? Okay, my cooler has just suddenly become more efficient. I'm trying to click on the pipe. Yeah, I'm not actually sure what happened there. But over time, the cooler became efficient. The cooler's now cooling the room. That's pretty amazing. Okay, I'm going to be putting cool air into my tanks from now on. And there's no more X in here. The X is gone. How did that happen? I didn't clear out all the X last time. There was a little trace amounts left. Okay, I'm going to do a gas swap anyway, just in case there are trace amounts of X. But that's weird. That's spooky. I thought there was still a little bit of X left. Maybe during that last gas swap, the X disappeared and I wasn't aware. I wasn't paying close attention to it. I'll rewatch the video and have a look. The last video, that is. I don't actually need to do a gas swap if there's no more X here. I'm very slowly removing all the nitrogen. This will be the very last gas swap, especially since that wall cooler is actually cooling the room now. I don't need to do this anymore, except when I'm taking oxygen out and putting carbon dioxide in. Or in an emergency, if the room gets too hot, I can emergency bang gas swap and get the temperature down really fast. Like if it's on the brink of 50 and my plants are about to die, gas swaps are great in an emergency. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I got this belt open because I'm planning to get ice, but I'm sure I'll remember. See, I want a more liquid pipe so I can continue this line, but let's see how many we can get here now, and let's see if we can experiment with how far out I can go with these pipes. So that gives me a very comfortable walkway. Let's go a bit further. This is also a very comfortable walkway. What about this? Is this a little bit too restrictive? Particularly if they're here and here. Let's just throw them in. I've got hydroponics to spare. So let's just get these things down, and we'll have a look at how far out I can extend, how far my lines are going to be. Temperature in here is 17, 16. I've turned the wall cooler off now, so it should slowly heat during the day. So I thought I was going to need another wall cooler. I probably still will, but we'll see how one goes for now. So if I extend this line all the way out to here, is this going to be too big a pain? Am I going to be just annoyed by bumping my back into pipes as I'm trying to click on wall coolers and things. I really don't think I'm going to be. This vent here is probably going to be like slap on this wall here, or maybe this wall here. Out of convenience, I probably put it on this wall here, though then I probably need to move this battery, so maybe it's not so convenient. Maybe this wall here will have that, no, not a wall cooler, sorry, that gas capture. I'm gonna be running gases into my vacuum room line from now on, so I can cool them if I need to. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll still think about that. I kind of want like a holding area for the gases, so I can decide, do I want them in there or not. I'll decide later. This is not too bad, not too restrictive. Okay, this will give me some idea of how many more hydroponics I'm going to need to build. There's going to be one here and one there, and then the next line is going to start here like this. And I'm going to go one there, and then it's going to be there, and then another line is going to start here, and I'm going to run out of space. I do like to have them along the windows, but I might not. I might end up just doing it something like this and there at the end and have a 2 walkway space. Okay, so I'll just plonk this last one down somewhere. I'll put it here. Let's see, how many do I need? How many do I need? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's rows of 8. So it's going to be 7, 14, 21 plus 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Just 33 more. So 30 more will be fine. And I need a bunch of pipes. I need... How many pipes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably 9 pipes or so. I thought I'll print off 10 pipes. 10 pipes, I should connect it all up. I'm not going to be gas swapping anymore. The pressure in here is fine. I'm going to just leave this for now. Okay, I'm all good. I've worked it all out. I just don't want to take multiple trips in here. It's just frustrating, this airlocks. Automatic airlocks are just frustrating because they're so slow. You just sit here in the airlock waiting, particularly because I'm making the pressure all the way up to 238. I have to wait for this thing to go to 238. Once I get an atmosphered base, the atmosphere in my base will probably be like 100. I'll probably have it at 101 kilopascals, so I won't have to wait so long. I'm still a long way off. I need a lot more nitrogen for that, because this is a gigantic space right here. It's huge, and for me to fill all this with atmosphere is going to require a lot of gas. And yeah, 5,000 moles of nitrogen is not going to do it. I really want like what I got here. I want like 50,000 moles of nitrogen. Okay, so the task at hand right now is I don't need to fill waste tanks. I know I'm running back and forth like a crazy person. I'm going to close that for now. I should get my oxygen pumped up. If I'm going to go mining, I'm not going to go for mining for long though, so it's not a big problem. Yeah, we can just let that fill up. My oxygen's at 20 degrees. That's good. It's not filling up. That's because this is turned off. Okay, now it's filling up. All I did then was heat my tank. I didn't actually fill it at all. This is good. This is good. I'm going to take it out at exactly 20 degrees. 19.9. 20, fantastic. Let's swap it with this one. Let's check out what's going on with this tank. Oh, this one's already too hot. I just cooled the tank down. Great, perfect. And I'll let this pipe fill up with 20-degree oxygen. That's great. Okay, I'm all set to go. I mean, I could empty that waste tank. I'm not going to. It's hardly touched. Let's go get some ice, and then fill our. Before I forget, let's grab some pipes. Liquid pipes. I said I needed about 10. And I also should also get some iron while I'm out there and just build a few more hydroponic trays. I need a lot more. Whoa. Did I just miss any then? Yeah, I did. There's one missing somewhere. Where is it? There you are. I could tell because of the 0.5 gram of iron in there. It's going to be 12. 12 is fine. I probably have too many. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to let these hydroponic trays build. When I come back, I'm going to have a hydroponic tray mess there. Grab some more iron while I'm out. That's roaring away, but nothing's on, is it? No. Finding this ice in the dark is a bit harder. Ooh, gold. No, don't get sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked. Where's my cool hill here? Ah, found it. Good. Oh, that's right. I actually took track of the bearing before. It was 236. Okay, there's a lot of ice here. I should get some iron before I fill up on ice. That's lead just there. I gotta remember that in case I want more solder. This is silicon here. I don't want... not silicon. Silver. I don't want silver. What I'm looking for is ice. Ice to see you. Okay, let's go. I really don't want to leave any ice around. If I leave any ice here, it has to be exposed so I can find it again later. But I do want to dig around here. I would like, like 4 stacks of ice.
Waste tank. Caution.
So what I'm going to do is just leave this one exposed so I know it's there. And see if I can dig around and find more. Looks like I'm going to be weaving around this silver deposit. I could use some silver actually. Just actual silver, not electrum, but silver. I'm going to want to make more advanced filters. No, not yet. I need constant 10 for that. Or Invar, one of the two. I mix them up all the time. I think Invars are really hard to make one. Constant 10 is very easy to make. You just need to get enough pressure in the furnace. So I'm digging around this ice bit here. I don't want to dig it up. It looks like I already have slightly because the terrain is a light brown. Just got to waste tank caution there. Got to keep an eye on that. And we're looking for ice. It doesn't look like it's a very big ice deposit. Let's dig underneath here. There's more silver there. I don't want to harvest the silver. I mean, it's not a big deal if I do. Oh, it's down low. Okay, fantastic. Good. This is great. Honestly, I'm going to remember this crater, so I'm just going to dig that up just so I can look behind it. I mean, how can I really forget this crater here, especially since there's silver here? If I'm desperate for ice at some point, I can go digging around in here. Oh, I got iron. Iron's good.
Critical.
Yeah, no problem. I'm on top of that.
Temperature critical.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind sucking up a bunch of iron. It's great. Oh, okay. Good thing that I was sucking up iron. I just found more ice. It seems to be wrapped in amongst this silver deposit. So I'm going to end up accidentally harvesting silver if I'm not careful. More ice up there. That's good. I should jetpack and dig all this away. Yeah. Oh, wow. Fantastic. This is great. The big problem is I'm going to fill my belt up with ice and not have any room for iron. Because I can't put the ice in my backpack. It'll just evaporate. It'll just melt and evaporate and gone. And I just lose it. So I'm probably playing this badly. I'll have to make iron a separate run. Oh, copper. Oh, I'm getting excited by all the resources I'm finding. There's a whole big copper deposit right here. And that's visible from the outside, so I don't need to dig that up and expose it. I do want this iron though, so let's just do this. Okay, there might be some more ice intermingled with the silver. I'm trying my best not to dig up silver by accident. Let's just go around. All more iron. More silver. When I get ice, I like to get every single little piece of it, because I don't know, maybe I've just had some unlucky experiences on Venus, but water ice seems to be rare for me anyway. So I've had to like search and search and search like crazy to find it. So I wanna make sure that I get every little bit that I can. Maybe I've just been unlucky. I don't know. Maybe I should load up like 20 different Venus games and just fly around and see what the actual, um, you know, rareness of ice actually is. The reason I'm still digging this direction is because I keep thinking that I see a peak of ice through the terrain with the glitching. So it's unlikely though. If there's any more ice here, it'll be deep down. It'll be under here somewhere. I'll have to go down another layer, but it'll be down here somewhere. I haven't really gone in this direction much, but it'll be low. Okay, so I've done quite a lot of digging, carefully digging around the silver, making sure I don't suck any up. It's not a problem if I do, it just takes up space, that's all. But I've got a big resource cupboard there, but that's going to be filled with my next lot of steel resources at some point. So I don't want to stick silver in there. That's nickel, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to stop here now. If there is any more ice trapped under there, I can come searching for it later. Also, I will find it like much deeper in the game once I've got the special sensor visor, or whatever it's called, sensor goggles. Those things are fantastic because you can actually see what resource is underneath the terrain. You just fly around with them on, looking down, and you can see, oh, there's water down there. There's some gold. There's some, whatever. Okay, and I'm not actually quite at the floor yet because this is all located on a little hill. I'm just going to create not updating. Just create a little thing down here. It looks like I've got it all. If there is more, it'll be one little piece somewhere. Okay, that's good. There's some iron. I'm going to grab that really quick because we do need another, 30 odd trays or something. 36, 38, close to 40 hydroponic trays. It's 5 trays per stack of iron, basically. So, that's just 10 trays there for 2 stacks. If I want 40, I'm going to want 8 stacks of iron. It's just nice to go in there with as many trays as possible, so I don't have to take so many trips into the greenhouse and suffer the airlock weight. Going good. I'm about to leave. I kind of just want to fill up that last stack. So we're at 29. That'll give me 20 trays anyway. Oops. Okay, I filled up the stack. It's hard to leave exposed iron without accidentally sucking it up. But yeah, there's an iron deposit there. There's a giant crater there. I'm going to be coming back here at some point. So I saw the shininess there. I thought it was ice. What have we got here? Copper, fantastic. We got more iron right here next to base. We've got this thing. I'm still mining this out. Just keeps going and going and going. So if I need iron, it's very quick for me to just jump over here and grab it. It's always a good idea to keep track of where the resources are, particularly close to your base, so you can just rush out and grab something real quick if you need it. I'm now up to the 5 stacks. That's what, 25 hydroponic trays? Looking good. I'm still going. I wanted to stop, I know. I can't help it. Just want to get that next stack full. This hill just keeps giving and giving and giving. It looks like it's all worn out. I'm probably going to just mine this whole hill completely away, just destroy the hill. Oh, there's copper in this hill as well. It's right next to base. It's fantastic. It's great. If I mine any more iron, I'll end up with an extra bit. So that'll do. That'll do. Of course, now we go through the painful process of having to arc furnace every single one of these stacks. I'll get rid of the partial stack first. And yeah, we'll start getting this racked up. Chuck that in there, stick that in there, get the arc furnace going, run this through the furnace, get some more X. Hydration critical. Yeah, I'm gonna have to enter this room, but if I'm gonna have this constantly arc furnacing, I really want to extract all these gases because I need this furnace empty. If I want to do ice, I need it completely empty. So I'm actually going to just keep processing this stuff. Okay, right hand in there, that's processed, ready to go. And processed, ready to go.
Waste tank critical.
Oh,
High.
I just realized I'm at the 45-minute mark. God, time flew.
High.
Time flew so quickly. Another long episode, accidental long episode. So I'm going to have to do ice again next episode, and then we'll fill the greenhouse with water. I'm just going to get this. There should be a bunch of hydroponic trays here. I've got my alarm system, so there's no rush for me to pick these up. Next storm that comes, it'll be fine. There we go. All good, all good. So yeah, not much really happened this episode, just outfitting the greenhouse with hydroponic trays, putting my wall cooler on, playing with my oxygen, watching pipes fly up into the air, getting the communications pad ready. So little bits and pieces so that I can do... Okay, there's one missing. Where are you, little bugger? Where are you? Or maybe there isn't. Oh, because I only put 47 in. I didn't put 50 in. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to wait for this thing to finish so I can stick this in, start another furnace job, and I'll start these trays going. I'm going to put a stop here. Hope everyone enjoyed that. It wasn't much. Just you can see it's taking shape. It's taking shape. Next episode, we're putting water into the greenhouse, and yeah, it'll be then communications and look for plants. Whoa! What? Unidentified flying hydroponic trays. Okay, no, unidentified. Identified. Yeah, that one will pop out. How long is this one? I need to put a stop to this. I already said goodbye, so I'm going to say goodbye again. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.